We ready for y'all. Isn't that the song?
No.
We ready. Okay, so now we're live. Hi guys, come on in. Let me get people a few minutes to come in. We're going to talk about these lawsuits, the update, the misinformation that's going around, and exactly where we stand. Woo! I'm tired. I wake up tired. We ready. We ready. We ready. Where did I get that song? Huh?
Perry, tell us something.
I don't know. I was hoping she shut the hell up.
We ready. We ready for y'all. I'm ready. Let's do this. All right, guys. So let's talk about these lawsuits that I've got going around, clear up any misinformation. I hadn't been speaking on it for a long time just because thank you, Perry. Oh, you didn't tell me. Okay, let me give it a few minutes then. Just because look at this. Look at this. We ready. We ready. We ready.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Lord,
we ready. Let's do this. I am ready. Okay, people, I'm ready. All right, so there's a lot of misinformation going around about my lawsuits. So I really wanted to inform you on what's going on. For some asinine, strange reason, people are misinformed and they think I don't have an attorney. It's been reports saying Sharrell doesn't have any attorney. They dropped her. Sharrell doesn't have any attorney. She ran out of money.
Jay, yesterday? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Like, and at first I thought, think what you want. Whatever. Because I'm laser focused on these lawsuits. It's not. Oh, so that's not true. I have an attorney. I have a team of attorneys, Gordon and Reese, and famed attorney Michael Saltz. Whoever thought that my old attorney dropped me, that is not true. What the hell? People just make up shit. That's not true at all. Why I decided to change legal counsel is because I needed a much more aggressive. I love Ben. He did a great job, but I need someone that's international, and I need a pit bull. I need a pit bull because I'm not playing anymore. So salty. They're calling him salty. Yes, salty. Why do they call him salty? So, and I love my own attorney. It was nothing wrong with that. I wanted someone because I have a lawsuit in Utah and two in Vegas. So I wanted someone that could be international and with a name, a reputable name. People were going around saying that my attorney was a real estate attorney.
Right.
He's a business lawyer and a very good one. But I needed one that had international connections. Okay, so that's not true that I don't have an attorney. I have a very good attorney, very good attorney. He's represented a lot of major people, and I have a team of attorneys. So whoever thought that information was true, that's not true. Okay, so got rid of that one. What's the other misinformation going around? That Amber Roberts won her lawsuit. Listen, when Amber admitted to guilt, that case was about to be closed. But we were going to give Amber a plea deal. A part of the plea deal was $50,000 default on her house, and that she could make monthly payments to pay me back my attorney fees. She did not want that lien on her house, on her home. She took her name off the home. That doesn't matter at this point because when the lawsuit was filed, her name was on the home. But she could still give us authority through her husband, whose name is what is his name?
Blake
Roberts. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to put their home in danger. That's on them. I gave you a plea deal. There's no way I would ever give Amber a clean plea deal, which is, okay, we were both acting crazy, let's walk away. Because the things that she did to me were inhumane and ruthless, and she tried to bring me down by impersonating who I was. I'm never giving Amber a plea deal without including a lien on her home, $50,000 lien on her home. So the last court case was on August 3rd. She did not show up. if you can claim that a victory, whatever. I'm not trying to claim victories in the name of YouTube. I want real victories. And I will never give Amber a plea deal without that lien on her home, because she won't stop. And she's like a child. If you mess up again, you're going to pay the price. So I will never give Amber a plea deal without a lien on her home. So, and then she didn't show up. So it's just, listen, should I put up allegedly? Because this is all true. It can all be documented. So that's where we are with the Amber case. And if it takes 2 more years, I'm not giving up this case. It's just the way it is. When I say no deal, I meant it. If she's tired of fighting, because it's long, it's arduous, it's expensive, but you don't go around trying to destroy my company. And so I need to set an example. Amber, you will never, ever not pay the price for what you did. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, there's a rumor going around that I threw John Yates under the bus and I was supposed to pay for his attorney fees.
Clear that up, please.
I have an attorney. I have a team of attorneys, Gordon and Reese and Michael Salt. Look it up. They are there to defend me. John Yates is on his own. I am not responsible for John Yates. I don't even like John Yates. People say, why did you support him? When John Yates came to me and asked for help, he told me he had cancer. I thought I was dealing with someone facing cancer. And I kept that secret for a long time. All bets are off now. And it looks like John doesn't have cancer. So, he's a mixed up individual that I want no parts of now. Absolutely none. I thought I was doing a good deed by helping someone with cancer. And when he told me he had cancer, it was me, 148, and him on the line. There's no way to deny it. And plus, you said it in text messages. 148 admitted in text messages that you had cancer. Okay? So that's what was my connection was to John. Shame on you, John, if you don't have cancer. I will not be representing. Go ahead.
Like I said, also you had just got over COVID. So when things happen, your mind go to a different spot. Mm-hmm. And I, still today, I wish you would have never did it, but I know I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
I'm going to make up for my mistakes of trusting John Yates. There's a reason that absolutely no one likes him besides Monica and 148. He's just not a good person. Another thing.
Sharrell, how did you throw him under the bus?
John came out and told bold-faced lies. He said I intentionally made him Mrs. Corday. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I didn't even feed into it because it's a lie. And nothing matters at the end of the day. They could put out as many lies as they want. The only thing that matters to me is winning. People can spread false narratives on the internet if you want to. I'm not taking my eyes off the prize. I'm not doing it. And if you think that I am, then you don't know me. For the Amber Roberts case, I'm going to give you an example why I will not let up on Amber. The minute that I told, there's a rumor going around that Amber won, she said, I'm going to sue her back and get a lawyer. So you can't leave people like that without any consequences. That was a bold-faced lie. If you want to counteract my lawsuit, go ahead, Amber. I'm waiting. I welcome it. Girl, please. Listen to this. What about Mad Buyer lying about cancer to get money? Amzie, shut the fuck up. You're a liar. You're another person that spreads the false narrative. What you said about Tracy was ruthless and shameful. And then you supposedly contacted her through spirit. You're a disgusting person. Shut the fuck up. That's another lie. Mad Buyer did have cancer. Shame on you, fat ass. Shame on you.
Okay. I mean, people like that, you got to
let me finish. Okay, so I do have all intentions on. So I signed a plea deal with John Yates. And in the plea deal, he was not to say my name in a bad way or release any text messages. He did both of those. It's all on tape. He read my text messages online. I don't know what possessed him to do this, but you did. So I have every right to take him back to court for breach of contract, which I plan on doing. But I'm not going to do it right away. I'm really looking to wrap up this Amber case within the next couple of months. And then we have the Utah case. Now, in regards to all of my lawsuits, these people all know each other. Yahoo Boy, who's on the Utah case, knows Paula, you're so sweet. Paula, I love you to death. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me explain what's going on with these law cases so you'll understand. Yahoo Boy knows Leida and Eric. They're all friends with the 7 on the original so-called class action lawsuit. Eric came out in public and said the plan is to sue her till she runs out of money. That plan's never going to work. That's number one. Number two, I realize at this point that Yahoo Boy, Leida, Eric, that was all manipulated by John Yates. So I'm not so angry anymore. You know, if you guys want to plead, maybe we can work it out. If you don't, we don't have to. We can go to court. But I realize I was lied to and given misinformation by John Yates. I wouldn't body shame anyone, cutie. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Yeah, I looked in the mirror. And Amzie is a bad person, and it's no secret she's overweight. Okay, Sarah?
And really, I mean, you can get your vampire ass looking off the damn thing too.
That's probably Amber or something. I don't even pay attention to these to the negative comments anymore because I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. Sunny, on you. You're on fire. Proud of you. Thank you, Shoni. So sweet. It's not even a vindictive thing. It's about clearing the narrative. And I don't know how this is going to come across, being a target. If you let people bully you and run over you, they will. Sharrell's not doing that anymore. Simone, get him, Sharrell. What's up, Perry? Love y'all. Thank you, Simone. I don't know if you guys noticed, when John Yates was gone off the internet, it was a peaceful place. People were talking to each other again. I was mending fences, and YouTube was what it used to be. The minute he comes back, him and Monica strike Nosey's channel. When we weren't even talking about them, we had moved on. If you want to be a shitty person, go ahead. That's on you. Nosey's a very good friend of mine. I will help her with anything that she needs. Thank you, country. I love that, country. I appreciate the super chat. We were minding our own business. We know who Monica is. I'll say allegedly for the sake of lawsuits, but we know who she is because she admitted to it, going around having people saying you dox Monica. That means that really is your address and that really is you. And we can't help the side effects of that, which is people don't like dealing with crooked people, allegedly, for the sake of the video. But we have moved on. If Monica wants to be a shitty person, that's on her. You know, you were at fault of your own demise. Your own panel turned against you. So we had moved on because fighting is draining. But the minute John Yates comes back, here he comes with this bullshit again. Now the internet is back on fire. Everyone's talking about everybody else again. Everyone's going to Reddit. It's ridiculous. They're all losers. Love you, Sharrell and Perry. Thank you, Dawn. And I haven't heard a more accurate statement. I don't like doing this. But at the same time, I refuse to be bullied. You're striking people's channels because they said bad things about you or they gave their opinion. Oh, Jean.
Hey, Jean.
Oh, we love you, Jean. Oh, Jean, it's good to see you again. I'm sorry, I'm still in the drama. Give me 2 months and I'll be out of it because the hands of justice turn slow. We love you, though. We really do, and we miss you. Okay. What am I talking about? So I fully plan on bringing up that lawsuit, breach of contract with John Yates, who clearly broke our terms of agreement for the lawsuit. He straight up lied to me to get me to make a plea deal with him, but I was smart enough to put a clause in there to say, if you renege on your word, I will come after you, and I plan on keeping that promise. The internet was really peaceful with him being gone. And I didn't care why he was gone. He could have had cancer. He could have had anything. He was gone and it was peaceful and it was back fun and it was like it used to be. And then the minute he came back, here we go again. Striking Nosey's channel was just thank you, Miss Walker, so pretty, was just a sleazy thing to do. He doesn't want anybody striking his channels, but he has struck a total of 7 people's channels, 8 now, including Nosy, because they had an opinion. You can't silence anyone. It's our right to have an opinion. If I'm going to be in the public eye, which I am, you think you're the only one that people had opinions on? Give me a break. I don't go around striking people's channels because they don't like me or they said or they had an opinion. Who does that? Only an asshole. You have a whole new set of enemies because you wanted to take away people's livelihoods because they had an opinion. When you put your business out in the streets like we're doing and you talk about it, people can feel the way that they feel. I had more than 7 people say things about me that they don't like. Love you, V. Oh, V. I don't have my glasses on. I didn't see you. Oh, so sweet, Dawn. V is nothing but a lifesaver. Her, Andrea, my whole team. But how immature is it to go striking people's channels because they said something that you didn't like or they had opinion that was opposite of yours?
Right.
Make it make sense.
Nosy didn't bring Monica's channel down. Monica brought Monica's channel down.
Nosy did us all a favor. Monica and All About the Tea have been stirring and making up stories for years. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Let me write that down. Nosy uncovered who Monica allegedly was. Monique. No, Kenya. I'm sorry. Kenya Harrison is her alleged real name. We got tired, the public, of having someone run havoc on other people's lives that we don't know what you look like. That's not fair. I get to be as mean as a cricket as I want, but hide behind
the avatar.
Yeah.
An avatar. I can say anything that I want if people don't know who I am. I could destroy somebody's lives. I could say you gave someone's child cocaine. I could say that Wendy Ossifo's husband's having an affair on her. I could say that Wendy Ossifo's family don't like. I could say whatever I want behind an avatar. That makes you a coward. Show your face. Show your face. If you want to be destructive, show your face. So Nosy got tired of it and uncovered who you were. And now you want to strike her channel. Let me remind John Yates, Monica, aka Kenya Harrison. Anybody can strike your channel. You're not the only person allowed to do that. If we wanted to play the game of strikes, we could play that game. But we're over you. No one can. You could be as mean as you want and lie as many people as you want, both Monica and John, and I don't give a damn. That's your life. You have to face your maker at the end of the day, not me. I don't have a single enemy. I let people say what they want, and then I keep it moving. And there have been people saying crazy things. This is what I got to bring up. Hold on. Sharrell Perry V coming from an individual dealing with cancer. It's not cool. It's not cool at all for those that wish to be well. Oh, dealing with COVID after the shot. I mean, I don't know what kind of asshole would say something like that, but he did it. Sharrell, John, Nora, Monica, or whoever the hell she is are not worth it. They're going to get what they got coming. Don't stress over it neither. One of them, they are losers. We have love. You keep up your head up. Now, you're right. And I've been ignoring it for a long time. But I wanted to come out publicly in support of the people that had their channel strikes. Sharrell, some might prefer not to see your face. It is what it is. It's going to be seen, John. I know who it is.
If you don't want to see your face, then go to another.
And don't watch. Don't watch if you don't want to see my face. But I came out in support of the people that he struck. Water seek its own level. Glad you rise above it. Let me tell you how it feels to work night and day on a channel. When I tell you guys I have not had a day off, cancer is a horrible thing to play with. I mean, hey, that he's got to face his maker, not me. When people are living with cancer and fighting for their lives, shame on them. Listen, I have a cousin right now dealing with cancer in the appendix. It's a big fancy name for it. It's no joke. It is an awful disease. that you go through physical pain. Chemo's no joke. It's a miracle if you survive it. To make fun of it or use it as a weapon, shame on you. They are jealous that we laugh and have fun over here. Love y'all. Thank you, Toria. You guys are awesome. I love the chemistry. Thank you, CC Miller. I couldn't even look my face and look at myself in the mirror if I was using it as a tool. Julie, you have a tendency, and I told you this yesterday, to defend John Yates no matter what he does. You were on the phone that day that he told me he had cancer. I don't know if you were a part of the plan, but shame on you. Another thing going around town. Let's talk about this. Go ahead.
He had the kind of cancer that cured itself once he got a couple of super chats and paid the rent.
I mean, I don't know if he has it or not. I won't go that far, but it's looking like a bold-faced lie. You bring it up, you get back in my good graces, you never bring it back up again. And then one day, oh, look at that. Every time you are in trouble, you want to allude to having cancer. Shame on you. Thank you, Devonna. Another one. Sharrell, sorry this is all happening. Even with the drama, you're so sweet, Kara. Please protect your peace. Love from the UK. I am protecting my peace. The only reason I'm coming forward now is to clear up the rumors that I don't have an attorney, to say to John, what you and Monica did to Nosy is a waste of time. She's going to get her channel back. And in fact, it drew her more sympathy. And then all of the other people, my cousin is going through C treatment right now. Shame on him. Shame on him. What I was going to say. So we were all peaceful. Everything was good. Here he comes back striking people's channels. Let me tell you how that feels to have your channel struck. To all you lower level bloggers. That's what he calls. They're beneath me. They're beneath me. These lower level bloggers come and they complain. Lower level? First of all, John, there's a reason your numbers are hidden. Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and partake in the crazy. You should never look down on anyone because they don't have a certain amount of subscribers. How superficial and shallow is that? Cancer is a horrible disease. I lost both of my parents to it within a short period of time. Not cool to lie about. Not cool at all. Love you, Pierre and Sharrell. Like I said, I have a cousin right now that I deal with on a daily basis going through this. I don't use it for a YouTube weapon. I can come on here and cry every day and say, my cousin, and this is a true story, just went through a 21-hour surgery, 21 hours to save her life. When everyone said, she looks really weak, it's not looking good, this is hard. I went through that just last week. Did I come on complaining about it, looking for super chats? No, I dealt with it and prayed that she came out okay. What she did, there's still cancer in her body, but they got a lot of it. God, strike me down if I'm lying about my cousin having cancer. Strike me down, because I would be just as pathetic as the rest. Another super chat. I have stage 3 lung cancer. Wow. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. It's horrible.
Sorry, Dixie.
It's horrible. I cried up Harry at night. For you to get better, you have to get worse. Chemo's no joke. Radiation's no joke. Shame on you. You took my kindness for a weakness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I pray every night. It's not a joke. I pray every night. Anyway, I didn't mean to get that personal, but I am dealing with cancer right now with someone she's my cousin, but she's more like my sister. Thank you, Sally. To lie about cancer is despicable. It really is. I'm fighting for the second time with cancer. Shame on him. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Cancer's no joke. It's a hard thing to deal with. I've been dealing with this. How long, Perry, has Michelle had cancer?
About 6. I don't know. They're like 6, 7 years or something.
Well, it's when we moved here. So we've been here. Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm thinking before we, at least 5.
Right.
I think it was.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
No one wants to see their loved ones suffering. Shame on you, John. Shame. No wonder you have a reputation for being a sleazy person. Shame on you. Shame on you, 148, for supporting that. Shame on you, Julie. I have cancer. It's terrifying and very hard to deal with emotionally. There ought to be a special place in hell for people who lie about having cancer. Really should. I doubt that I would have anything to do with John if he didn't tell me that he had cancer, because I had went through his nonsense before. He had burned me before, but I don't want to see anybody suffering. No one.
Okay, and let's kill this other myth too that they have out there. They'll say, "Oh, she took him back because she needed ammo against Amber." No, we didn't.
No,
when we sued them both together, we had our ammo. That's it. So, don't think too much into it. My wife was weak, just came over COVID, feeling bad for somebody who told her, "Hey, I got this." And in life, we all have made mistakes. And
I won't make that mistake again. I need to make it perfectly clear. Me and John Yates are done forever. And I don't care at this point what his excuse is. I'm done with him forever.
No, I get that part. I'm saying
he mistook my weakness for a kindness.
Right. Okay.
Mistook my kindness for a weakness. He thought I was stupid. Okay, she can help get me numbers. And I not blind as to why he wanted to be on my channel. Somebody said you went after John Yates because John Yates gave you subs.
Yeah, I heard that from another person on a channel said John Yates brought you subs. Did they not read the numbers?
John Yates brought me subs. I don't even feel like addressing it, but this is an addressing video. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. I get well over 2,000 people in my chat every time I go on live. Why do I need John Yates that can't clear over 300? Make it make sense. I was an oncology nurse and took care of some of the worst cases. I also lost my father and stepmother to cancer. This is a horrific disease. Let me tell you something since I'm being upfront. I had a cousin. These are my first cousins that I was raised with, and they're like my sisters. One cousin, and I'll have her come on and talk about it. Both of them got cancer at the same time. What kind of cancer did Nana have, Perry? Lymphoma?
I can't remember.
At the same time, I'm dealing with two cousins that are facing cancer at the same time that are both like sisters to me. Shame on you, John. Shame. Do you guys remember when he went to the cops and said that Perry tried to murder him? And the only reason that the myth, it was shown, thank you, Kenzie, that he was lying is because he taped it, because he had the phone in his pocket. Anything for drama. He'll do anything for attention. Anything. He said Perry tried to murder him. Oh, they're on the way now. Remember, he couldn't even drive to the police station because Perry sent people to New Jersey to murder him, and they had his license plate number. And
Stop it.
I remember.
You remember that? This is all on tape. I'm not making this stuff up. He will do anything for attention. Anything. Because he can't get real views on his own without the drama. He should have been thanking his lucky stars that Mir and Perry forgave him and then try to help him rebuild his channel. No, he's not thankful for that.
He helped you.
He helped me. I used John Yates to get views.
You used John. He helped you. You begged to be on the channel.
When I am days away from 300,000 subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers. People say she brought her subscribers. 300,000? I paid for 300,000?
You might as well just
her numbers don't match up. Let me tell you something. When you do reality shows, your numbers fluctuate, because when I start doing 90 Day Fiance, my numbers soared. No less than 150,000 per day. But the show went down. Now I'm on Housewives and Potomac. It's like this. I dare anyone to prove that I'm buying subscribers. I dare you.
Yeah. Just put that.
I have a rare MDS blood cancer. And suffer pain on a daily basis. And now dealing with COVID after having shot. Oh, I'm so scared of that. praying for you all dealing with cancer. Pray for all of us dealing with cancer. And then especially so my other cousin, Sharonda, cancer cleared up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. But it was hard going from one hospital to another. And then we're praying for a safe recovery for you, Michelle. I love you. And my life would not be the same without you. Anyway, don't get me emotional up in here. But anyway, I'm telling that story to tell you, you don't lie about cancer. You just don't. You don't lie about cancer. John's brain is mush meat from the drugs. Something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with him.
I like your challenge for somebody to prove that Sharrell's buying her stuff.
Yeah, Angie says, you want to be a busybody and get in everyone's business. I dare you to prove that I'm buying my subscribers. I dare you.
I dare you too.
I dare you. Angie and anyone else.
I've not heard that from one or two people. A lot of channels throw that in. She's buying her stuff. The people that want to see something,
which is a slap in the face. Let me tell you something. I tell the story over and over again because it's the God's honest truth. Thank you, Kimberly. So pretty. When I first started, there was no Perry. There was no it was me and a camera. It took me a whole year before I got 100 subscribers. Now, other people's stories are different, but that's my story. Let me see if this worked. I started out doing nails. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try doing wig reviews. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try makeup reviews. Silver Fox, you're so sweet. We call him Silver Fox because isn't he handsome? Trying to silence people with opinions different than our own is a new kind of cancer on our country. You're right about that. We pray for all the persons with any illness. We love you, Sharrell and Perry. Please get vaccinated. I already got the first shot. And then on the 7th, we go in for the second shot. I just talked to I don't want to spread her business, but there are people that are losing people to COVID. I triple dog dare you. Yeah. If people saying that I bought my subscribers,
Sharrell,
prove it. I've been doing this for almost 5 years.
Sharrell, if they had proof, it would have been posted up there.
It would have been posted all over the
Let's keep it real. That's why they talk about it.
Slap in the face. I kept trying. Okay, I'm trying nails. That didn't work. I tried rig reviews. That didn't work. I tried makeup. That didn't work. I do just slowly recap. This was a long, heartfelt battle to get to where I am. And for anybody to dismiss that or make it seem like I'm lying, shame on you. I dare you to prove that I'm a liar. I dare you.
I know, but look at the people that we're talking about.
And John Yates, your number is hidden for a reason. Stop acting like you're a big time blogger. Show your numbers. Because when I last checked, you were at 12,000. You couldn't be past more than 20 without buying them. Why are we hiding numbers here? If I lost 100 subscribers in a day, it is what it is. I don't hide my numbers. There are hundreds of people that go on my social blade on a daily basis and check my numbers and tell me that I'm lying.
We didn't hide the numbers when you took John back and we was.
Why are your numbers hidden, Monica? Why are your numbers hidden, Monica?
Monica hides everything. Haven't you noticed?
I dare you to show your number. Both of you cowards. I dare you to show your numbers.
Wait a minute.
This is what they do. They like mass confusion. They want everybody to be fighting with everyone.
Right.
And like I said before, Leida, if you want to make a plea, I'm willing to do that because I got all of my information from John Yates. Yahoo Boy, if you're ready to call a truce, I'm ready to do that. If you're not, I'm prepared to go to court. I will make a plea deal with anybody but Amber Roberts and John Yates. But anybody else that's ready to make a plea, I'm ready to do that. Because let me tell you, there's a hidden, let me tell you what it's like to sue someone. You have to pay out your pocket on a monthly basis after your $5,000 retainer. And then when you go for high power attorneys, it could be a bigger retainer.
Well, Jay yesterday said you only paid $1,000.
Yeah, that's just a bold-faced lie.
Well, I
Nosy.
mean,
Nosy, I'm in here telling everyone how disgusting and how despicable Monica and John are for going after your channel. They think they had a victory. That channel will be up 4 to 7 days. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And all you did was wasted your time. Don't get mad, Monica, because you're the fucking shady person, and she exposed it. And that was a lot of work. My Nosy did what I couldn't do. But you go after her because you're a coward. If you really had any integrity, and if Nosy was wrong about what you were doing, you would go on her channel, show your face, and say, "You're lying, Nosy." I dare you to do that, Monica. I dare you to go on Nosy's channel or my channel and show your face. I dare it.
She can't do that.
Get the Brotherhood of Marines back. Yeah, I mean, we're all fighting Perry and Eric and Yahoo Boy over John Yates. John Yates. And there's a reason why people have deep-seated hatred for John Yates. He's not a good person. He's just not. You told me you had cancer, liar. You told me you had cancer. And it's not just with John Yates. It's with anybody that's dealing with cancer. I don't want anybody to lose their life over this awful disease. Nobody. I will help you if you're a true victim. But you don't use it as a weapon to get a heads up on YouTube. I would rather, what was his old job? I would rather deliver food to people and know that it's an honest living than to lie and say I had cancer for a come up.
Mm-hmm.
You, Nosy, Perry, Deb, I love Deb, Plez have a magnetic energy that draws viewers in. Their energy draws people away from them. I'm telling you, they went live last night and barely cracked 300. And there's nothing, and let me clear that up. It's nothing wrong with people clearing 300. It takes a while to work up. I'm talking about to go from thousands of people in your chat, Monica, to 100.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason. So sad to see people hate on your hard work. It's hard work. Listen, let me tell you something about Nosy. And I felt this way before meeting her. I felt this way about her. It's not easy to crack these investigations that she's doing. She comes on, she tells you what she found. She go back at night and uncover more information. That's a 24-hour-a-day job. She has cracked some serious case. It's not easy. Don't discredit what she's doing. We wouldn't know who Monica was today. I mean, Kenya Harrison was today, but for Nosy, not giving up. To try to stop people from doing investigations is the most asinine thing I ever heard of. You don't want her to show who you are, to uncover what the things that you have done. You have hurt so many people, Monica. I could call right now my contacts to Bravo and be like, I think Wendy Ossoffo came out publicly a couple days ago and said you need your channel down and you're a bold-faced liar. There are so many people complaining Monica just made up stories on me. That's not integrity. You know, there's two ways to be successful: hard work and honesty, and those people last. Dirty work and being shady, and I guarantee you, those same people you stepped on your way up, you will face on your way down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about that life. I'm tired of petty arguing. There's a person going around right now on the internet begging to get Perry's attention. She's associated with this crazy group, saying that Perry sexually violated her. This is the stuff that I deal with. Did I sue her? No.
How did he do it over the internet?
Yeah, she said that Perry violated it. She tried to dox an old address that I had. I guess John Yates saw how much sympathy Vicky Gumbelson and Brooks got. But forgot how angry the fans were. And when they got caught faking cancer. Faking cancer is about the lowest thing you can go through. You can do. It's serious and people lose their lives over it. I was there before the panel came when it was just you. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Wow. At the desk in the corner, doing reviews of Real Housewives reviews. Your subs was 100,000 then. Yeah, it was just me for a long time by myself. by myself. But everything grows, and my channel grew, and it ended up being a panel, which I enjoy more. A lot of people say, why don't you just go back to, because listen, YouTube is a 24-hour-a-day job, especially doing celebrity gossip. When I get the information, I have to go live with it. So I really don't have any time off. I'm going to try to take a week off on Tuesday, and hopefully that'll be successful. But it's a lonely place to be when it's just you by yourself talking to a camera. And I would go a long time without any interaction from anybody else but my family. John lost his whole family to cancer. Proven not. I don't know if he did or not. That boy is such a liar. Everything John Yates says has to be double and triple checked. He's just ridiculous. I'm a hospice nurse that lost 3 patients yesterday. See, I'm also terminally ill. Oh, anyone lying about their health to get attention is a different sick. I'm so sorry, first of all, Amanda, what you're going through. I know the pain of both. There's nothing. I don't know what to say except sorry you're going through that. And I hope you get better. And it's nothing to play with. Nothing. Thank you, Tamara. Like your glasses. So that's where we are. All of these people that John Yates, and there's a couple of people just want to be mean to each other and fight back and forth for no reason. And I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to take your channel down. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's bully behavior. It makes no sense. I don't come on here every night looking for attention, crying, making up shit for numbers. The people that you do, you think this is great. All I have to do is lie and my numbers go up. It's temporary. Look from the best. You can't lie on people and expect no consequences. What Monica is going through right now, Monica brought on herself. Kenya Harrison, you brought it on yourself. Can't lie on people. You have to be a good person. Can't lie to get to the top. Can't make up stories, John, just for the sake of sympathy. It's inhuman. You got to take a look at your soul and ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's draining. That's another thing. It's draining. I don't want to spend all day fighting over some nonsense. And above all, it's a waste of time. But I had to come on here to clear some facts up because the rumors are getting worse and worse. I heard someone say Sharrell's attorney dropped her. I'm not making this up. She doesn't have an attorney anymore. I got another super chat. I'm just coming on live, but I love you guys and love the channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I've heard someone lie. And what's the purpose of these lies? Let me tell you why they're lying. Okay, Sharrell doesn't have an attorney. Now, we all know court records are public. But so that means this lie was intentional. Sharrell's World's attorney dropped her because she's a part of a losing case, and the attorney thought it was a waste of time, and now she's representing herself. Let me tell you why they come on and lie like this. One reason and one reason only: clicks and views. If I come on and say Sharrell World has got this major powerful attorney now that she wants to vigorously fight people, that's not as interesting as she's down and out, she's out of money, she got dropped because the lawsuit isn't worth winning. When I first heard it, I said, oh my God, most ridiculous thing I heard of. It doesn't deserve a response, but it went to one channel, to another channel, to another channel, till people start believing it.
Well, the people who wanted to believe it, let's keep it real. I mean, that's how I go, but these people will do anything. Just Sharrell went to the store, just anything to use your name, but that's fine. I get it. I mean, if it help you out, but I mean, you don't have to lie. That's the only thing about it, but
the lies are outrageous. But I have, and it's on record, my attorney, and John knows this, so I don't even know why he contributed to this lie. I was there when he was there when I was talking to Michael. He was there when I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to change attorneys now. I'm really coming after these lawsuits with everything that I got. Stop acknowledging them. That's what they wanted to do. You are getting yourself all worked up over stupidity. Now, I have to acknowledge it sometimes because it just gets outrageous. If I let the false narrative run away and people start thinking it's true, it gets back to the public and they really start believing these things. Oh, Sharrell, you're out of money. Does someone have access to my bank account? Stop lying. Oh, Sharrell, your attorney dumped you. Oh, you have a real estate attorney. I had a business attorney that also did real estate, but he was a business attorney. But I bet you know who my attorney is now don't you? I want all of those bloggers that spread that false narrative to go pull up the court documents and see that Sharrell has high-powered attorneys. Go, and then go cover that. Go back and clear up the false narrative that Sharrell lost her lawsuit to Amber Roberts. Go clear up that false narrative. Or some people might even call it lies, bold-faced lies. It's not true at all. I will fight Amber Roberts tooth and nail for what she did, and be specific what I'm suing her for. Identity theft. You tried to pretend like you were me. You had people talking to you believing that you were me. The whole you sending news out is just icing on the cake. But I'm really upset by you impersonating me. Oh, that's not her on the picture. She hired someone else to take those pictures. I've heard this rumor. That's not her. Well, then testify for her in court that it's not her. This is not going away. This lawsuit, and let me tell you, lawsuits take time. I'm probably going to be in court for these lawsuits the next 2 years. But remember this, while my attorney fees are piling up and I win these court cases, because I will, I'm going to ask for my attorney fees. Yes, you will be paying high power attorney Michael Saltz back for every dime that I had to give him. Every dime. And there will be, and I said this before, Amber, I cannot let you off the hook. You tried to destroy my business. There's no forgiving that. You must pay the price for what you did. Pretend to be me. What are you doing? All those letters you wrote to people not to tell them not to work with me? You think that that's not bad?
Sure. I thought she said the pictures that went around the internet wasn't her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's going around saying that's not me. Why don't you have Michael come on and testify that wasn't you, the pictures that he received? Why don't we have him testify? Why don't we have Usman testify that that's not Amber and that you weren't talking to them every night on the phone and trying to get sexual with them? Let's have them. If it's not you, stand up for yourself in court. You absolutely cannot sit silent when someone is perpetrating a fraud by pretending to be you. I can and I won't. That was the final straw. Maybe if you just wanted to send dirty pictures to cast members, maybe, because I wasn't the one sending them, maybe, but you pretended to be me. And now we have a problem. And I can't let you off the hook because you have not learned your lesson. You're continuing to lie. You're saying you won the case and that it's dropped and that you're coming after me now. Maybe if you would have let it die and just shut up, maybe I would have dropped it. I doubt it, but like 1 over 100, maybe I would have. But you're not helping your case by these lies. I will never drop this case. Let's just say for some odd reason I lost. I will appeal it till you run out of money. These cases are not getting dropped. So it is what it is. That's what's going on. I've got to clear up these rumors. And I wanted everyone to finally know the reason why I even gave John Yates a second chance. He did tell me he had cancer. So there you have it. Do we need to clear? And Perry didn't rape anybody. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who's saying that? I mean, people are doxing my address. Go ahead, knock yourself out. It's already out there.
I wouldn't touch that person if she was the last woman on earth.
People are saying that Perry sexually assaulted them. What?
How? But what I'm saying, through internet?
But I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you dig your own grave. You can't legally dox anybody. It's against the law. You can't falsely accusing anyone of sexually abusing you. That's against the law. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you dig your own grave. The same crazy nut job is going around saying that Sharrell, I asked her to take this video down. She didn't take it down. Did you forget that you emailed me? And I have the whole dialogue of saying, okay, I'm taking it down. And you said, never mind, it's already out there. And then you proceeded to treat me like your damn psychologist. Well, the only reason that I was so upset is I've been overweight for a long time. You didn't release that part of the document, now did you? Still got it. You know, your joke. People who pretend to be sexually assaulted, shame on you. No one even touched you. Go around and say, can you imagine what kind of damage you could have done by telling people he sexually assaulted you? Thank God no one listens to a word you say and they think you're a crazy nut job. Mm-hmm. But to say that he raped you?
How?
For clicks and views?
Through the internet?
I mean, anything.
We don't know you. We don't want to know you, nut job.
I mean, anything that sells, I guess, anything.
Remember that John Yates will gain 100 more followers but loses 200 on their way right now. On their way right now to you. As John will run to you like he has reached that he has each and every time. We are the only people you need. Your truth and your support, your fans. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. I will never be friends with John Yates again, ever. I wasn't to begin with. John used me. He had a motive. I was never John Yates' friend. He wanted them numbers to rise, which exactly what happened. But as you can see, when I'm not around, they quickly decline. No one likes you, John. He will never be my friend. And I'm not going to even say again, because he was never my friend. He had a plan that backfired like it backfired. If you do good, you get good rewards. If you do bad, those rewards are temporary. Those same people that you kicked on your way up, that you stepped on, you're going to see on your way down. And I'm one of those faces. Perry has the best of the best at home. He's not trolling the 7-Eleven looking for a date. I mean, this girl saying that he took advantage of her. She doxed one of my old address. I don't give a damn. Dox all you want. All you're doing is putting yourself in danger, because when I'm ready, I could pull those videos that I recorded and say, look, this person doxed me. They are disgusting, Sharrell, and jealous of your success. Thank you, Farrah.
It's not much you can get from this person, though.
Yeah. Listen, and no one can deny. When John Yates was gone, the internet was peaceful. It was quiet. Everyone was working in harmony. The minute he came back, it's back to his same old ways. I have no respect for you. I never will. You or Cody, you guys are losers. And ashamed of yourself. But I hope you go back to the motel, because you're definitely losing numbers. They are both frauds. I wish All About the Tea would stop using my government name. They both make me sick. Keep being you, and they can go down in flames. They are going down in flames. Have anyone checked John Yates' numbers lately? Or Monica, All About the Tea? They're on a downward spiral. They're desperate, and they're willing to do any and everything to stay relevant. But you're not.
How many videos do you think they're going to make behind this, Sharrell?
Let them make videos. Let them make videos all day long. But I guarantee you, V, how you gain success matters. If you go around being crooked, lying on people, striking people's channels, that's a false and temporary success. It's temporary. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It's temporary. So, and I don't give a damn what happens to them. They can do whatever. I'm worried about over here. When you come to this camp causing more trouble, we're going to get you out the camp. You wasted your time in doxing Nosy. In fact, you gained her more support. No one likes it. Listen, he starts striking people, the smaller channels. You're a smaller channel yourself, John. Have you forgot that? Don't get twisted because you hid your numbers. You're a small channel. You're a small channel. And anyone can go on Instagram and buy followers. Put in the work. Put in the work. And you might be a bigger channel. But when you start striking all of these, what you call smaller channels, you're gaining enemies, idiot. People they talk about me too. Name one person's channel I've struck. People are allowed to not like you. They are allowed to call you out for being a phony and being a hypocrite. You can't silence the narrative. I'm glad Ranu got his channel back. You can't silence the narrative. This is what people think of you. You're an idiot. You can't silence the narrative. People can say, Busy Blue and Jolene can make as many parodies as they want. Can't silence the narrative. Especially when you put your business out there. So it's like if I go around telling everyone, I don't know, oh, I brought a new dress today. I brought a new dress. And I say it on all videos. And then someone can say, you brought a new dress, but I don't like it. Do I go strike their video? You don't like this dress? Shame on you. Strike. I'm going to be up all night long striking. Strike. You're an idiot. What you did is created a whole new group of enemies. And people going around saying that you're racist, they can only judge you on what you do. And for some reason, you decide to strike all Black people with the exception of one. That's not a good look. People are going to come to the conclusion, why is everybody Black except one foreigner overseas? You did it, not me. You are hated by the things that you do and not what I did. But strike all you want, John. But you come over here in this group and start striking, two could play that game. You think you're the only one that can stay up all night and strike somebody's channel? Leave Nosy alone. Leave her alone. She's a very good friend of mine. I will stand by her side. Leave her alone. You need to get the real people that are going after you, because you got a group of them. That's where you need to put your energies on. You too, Monica. You got a group of people that actually hate you, that want to do more than just expose who you really are behind that avatar, Kenya. They want your channel down, and they happen to be housewives. Good luck with that. Don't fault me for speaking the truth. And anybody that has comments on this video, I expect you to have comments. This is America. It's the United States of America. And one of the best privileges that we have in this country that people will die for is freedom of speech. People can say whatever they want, but you act like a 3-year-old, go get mad and, you said bad things about me. I'm going to strike your channel. You're such an idiot. Anybody else got any words? Because I'm tired. Perry, did you sexually violate anybody?
No, and that person, I wouldn't do it with my neighbor's penis.
Perry.
I'm just saying.
Perry did not sexually violate anyone. You could keep doxing me. I don't give a damn. I'm going to get to you at the end of the day because you did it on video. We all know that's illegal. All I have to do is I don't even have to take you to court. All I have to show is the doxing to YouTube. I don't know what you're trying to do. I think you got something wrong up here.
She wants this person.
No one sexually violated you.
Looking for attention. But that's it. I mean, and some people it's not even worth the time.
Say someone sexually, it's the R word. Oh, Perry, R word me.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
maybe that's a fantasy of hers. I don't understand it, but it's a bold-faced lie.
It sounds like it.
Fantasy.
Maybe she wants you to violate her. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
Could you imagine throwing some DW-40 on those wheels?
Okay, I want you guys to know where I stand today. Yes, I have these lawsuits and these people are all tied in together. But it doesn't phase my everyday life. I pay the bill and I let my lawyers take care of the rest. So it's really not stressing me out. When they say you don't have a lawyer, I go, oh, wow, whatever. And I keep it moving. But what really is bothering me is JY never looked together or fresh. Okay. Like he's been trashed for weeks. I can't look at that. Oh my God. We got another one. How much you want to bet Avatar's paying John? Paying John and crack. But listen, John's in charge of his own life. You are headed back to that motel real soon. Those numbers are sliding like you wouldn't believe because no one wants to deal with that. Like, just put out regular content, talk about the shows, do your job, and go home. But no, he wants to come on. I have so many tapes of John trying to fool the public. He cries every 3 weeks. He has a sickness every 3 weeks. There's drama on a daily basis. It's old. We're getting old. It's old. No one gives a damn anymore.
I think he cried 2 nights ago.
Sharrell, he wants you to hurry up and end this video so he can get a rebuttal and get some more.
Go do your rebuttal video. Get all the views that you get, John, because you're going to need it. Because if you don't have drama, those numbers go down. She need to wake up from that mess. John is nasty. She created that mess. You know, they've been friends for 8 years, and birds of a feather flock together. But anyway, you wasted hours sleep, striking nosy. She will be back. And now she has 3 channels, and it really drew more support. And people really said, well, who's this nosy girl? The people that weren't familiar with her, the people that were familiar with her was like, it's John Yates. Of course I'm going to resubscribe. That's just nonsense. Sharrell, you and your panelists is what gets us all by with laughter. Thank you. Perry and Gabor and Andre are the best. They sick people that's lying about cancer. They reap what they sow. Wrong road. Wrong road. I lost my mom to stage 4 cancer for your family.
Yes,
praying for your family. No, I swear to God, honest to God, truth. I'm dealing with someone very close to me, like my sister, going through cancer. I had 2 of my cousins it was the 4 of us, 3 of my 2 girls and 1 boy. We were all like, we grew up together. And so to just say that you have cancer for some kind of gain is sickening. And so I might bring my cousin Sharonda on the show and talk about her battle with cancer. It's no joke. It could kill you. And also, it's very hard on the people that are your loved ones that are watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So, something's wrong with you when you use that for an excuse.
Yep.
Because you don't know how to be a real legit blogger. You just want to be a crybaby for super chats and a liar for super chats.
At that point, I wouldn't even say it's like he's lying to be a real blogger. I think it's bad when you get to lie because you can't be a real man. And at the end of the day, that's where we at with this. But
yeah, you're not a real man. Shame on you. She better be lucky Perry doesn't sue for defamation. Oh, crazy girl. I just say let her be crazy because first of all, the public knows that she's crazy. People are saying in her comment sections, listen, something's wrong with you. Like, stop lying. Another reason I don't go after her, because the more tapes that she makes, the more solid my case is. Like, she's doxing me. She's saying my husband tried to violate her. They're not even in the same city. We don't know you. We don't want to know you. You're a nut job. And another reason is I struggle with the fact that clearly she has mental issues. Do you fight someone with mental issues? She needs some help. So I go back and forth with that. Like, I know this person has a mental problem. What am I going to do? Fight her in court? Something's wrong here. As long as the public knows that something's wrong with her, I just figure just let her do what she's going to do.
And that could be her automatic defense too. I mean, because really, she probably is not capable of standing trial.
I think something's wrong with her. Yeah, I think she needs some kind of counseling, therapy. Something's wrong up here. I don't think anybody believes you raped her, Perry. No one.
I don't think anybody's really paying attention to her.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's really paying attention to her. I think she's doing it for clicks and views, desperately doing it for clicks and views. People might go over there and read it, and then they're just done with it. You never.
Yeah. So like that. For right now, we're gonna nickname her Nut Job. We are going to ignore Nut Job because we feel that she has mental health issues, and it's just a waste of time to fight someone when you know that they have a sickness. So I almost laughed when she said Perry raped her. I'm like, what? What's wrong with you? So it's crazy. All of it's crazy. And John Yates being gone was the best 2 weeks of my life. It was so peaceful on the internet. And then the minute he comes back, he's up to his old tricks and acting like trash again. Shame on you, John. You're disgusting. Anyway, any last words, Perry?
No, I'm good.
V, did I leave anything out? Did I clear up everything? I do have an attorney, a high-powered attorney. His name is Michael Saltz and Gordon Reese. Go ahead and check that out for all of you who thought I didn't have an attorney.
And if they still have an attorney, they will see it.
Oh, that's right. This is what I say. I have an attorney. And if you look at the paperwork, it clearly says John Yates does not. What was the word that they use?
For the Eric and Leida.
For the Eric and Leida trial, he does not have an attorney.
It shows their attorneys. And John said pro se. That means when you represent yourself. John
is, as of now, representing himself. So all this team of people he's got working for him, they forgot to fill in their names in the paperwork. What a liar. He lies about everything. He's disgusting. Anyway, I came on here to just clear up some false truths. Yes, you could easily find Michael Saltz. But pull the paperwork. I mean, all of this lying is crazy. I came on here to clear up some rumors and put the real narrative out there. One is that you wasted your time striking Nosy. It was a dumb, immature move. And she will be getting that channel back from 4 to 7 days. And I stand by her. So we need to make that very clear. Also, I do have an attorney. I was not dropped by my old attorney. That's just the dumbest thing I ever heard of. I just wanted someone that was more aggressive and a pit bull because these people deserve that. They want to play games. I need somebody to not let you off the hook legally. And to also, if you want to play the social media game, we can do that too.
And I'm up for the challenge of proving Sharrell buys a sub.
Yeah, and Amzie beloved, prove that I buy my subs.
Well, no, I mean, she said more than that, right? I mean, isn't that the psycho who said that we murdered Tracy?
He said Amzie beloved said that I murdered Tracy.
Now you see what I'm saying.
He says that she turned into a witch and spoke to. I'm not making this. And spoke to Tracy through the gods. It's nut jobs. She brought Luke on the show when Tracy's family was deep in mourning. This girl would do anything for clicks and views. Anything. I've never spoken to her a day in my life because I was warned she's a nut job and stay away from her. But the Tracy thing was a bit too much for me.
Yeah, that's
weird. He's dead. Let her rest in peace. Even Child Drives isn't stupid enough to represent himself. Well, I mean, John Yates thinks he can do it. He used to be a paralegal, so maybe, he's just as smart as his attorneys. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have nothing to do with that scumbag anymore. If he wants to represent himself, go at it. I'm not dumb enough. I have high power attorneys. I'm not going down that road. But anyway, I dare you, Amzie, prove that I buy my subs. Prove it. Prove it. You come on here with all these lies. I've never talked to this girl a day in my life. I don't want to. I've been warned what a nut job she is, how she just makes up lies, says anything for clicks and views. She's fighting with other people about who calls CPS, who doesn't. I don't give a damn who calls CPS. I'm not worried about them people. I'm worried about Sharrell's world. And if you're low enough to call CPS on someone or be friends with someone that said you murdered your own mother, that's your business. Nutso. I wouldn't do it, but leave me alone over here. Stop dragging Tracy's name through the mud. She is dead. Let the dead rest in peace. You fucking idiot.
That's what they always say.
Selling your soul for clicks and views. You're disgusting. You're an idiot. And maybe you need some kind of counseling.
Yeah. I mean, God knows what
else. Say that me and Matt murdered Tracy when it's proven on paper she died of a drug overdose. But you have to stoop that low for clicks and views because if you don't make up lies, no one's watching that shitty channel of yours. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, and God knows what else she's selling. You know what crackheads do. Say no crack.
This girl openly got high on camera. She was smoking on camera. Like, what? Huh? What is wrong with you? You're supposed to be professional. Yeah, so, I'm talking to Tracy through the dead.
Wow.
You're weird.
Sick. All right.
I don't want any parts of that. You get high on camera. Yeah, and so Sharrell and Matt murdered Tracy. Oh yeah. See why I don't respond to none of this? It's ridiculous. But the whole I don't have an attorney thing it needs to be cleared up because people need to know that's not true.
Yep.
I have an attorney now. His name is Michael Saltz. Deal with that. All right, I'm out. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel because you really don't have to, and you do. I've said this a million times, so I really appreciate it what you do. Jean, I love you. So great to see you again. I love you guys. Make me laugh every day. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you again, Jean. You are our family member. We love you. Thank you so much. I'm taking the rest of the day off because you guys know I always say how tired I am because I work. I have not had, I feel like taking a month off, but that's just not going to happen now. But maybe one day, So I'll go back to doing what we do, which is our work, which is we try to be as funny as we can and take people's mind off of nonsense, huh?
Try to control Perry. We try to control him.
It is what it is. I think I'm done. We're all done, guys?
I'm good.
Yeah.
On 3.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Say bye. Bye, guys.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me.